Hey guys, and welcome back. Not too long ago, a buddy stops by, drops off all this wood and says, make me something. Alright. But before I can make him anything, I need to straighten out the edges on this wood. As you can see, the edges are it's rough cut, and it actually runs with a bit of a bow. I marked a line there. I don't know if you'll be able to see on the camera, but a line on the edge of this plank, and you can see that the outer edge runs with the bow. If I take this piece of part pine and put it on the inside, you'll see the opposite edge again runs with a concave curve. So I'm going to need to straighten that out. The only tool I've got, or power tool I have in my shop that will be able to straighten out these edges, is my table saw. But I'm not going to be able to just put it through my table saw. Obviously the fence is just going to follow the curve on the piece of wood, and I'm just going to end up with the curve cut on the wood, completely defeating the purpose. Most people build jigs, full-on jigs, to clamp down the piece of wood and put it through the table saw. I'm not going to do that for three reasons. I don't have space to store such a long jig, I don't really feel like building it, and I don't often get long pieces of wood that I need to straighten out the edges. So building a large jig is really, it's overkill. All I'm going to do is make a small guide that I'm going to clamp to the wood and put it through the table saw, and it should work just fine. Alright, so all I'm going to do now with this piece of wood is I'm going to take this pine plank, leave a small bit of an overlap there to help me guide it into the saw, and just attach it like that. I love my kids' saw, but they have admittedly don't have the best fences, so I'm going to take this piece and attach it like that, just to give me a bit more of contact, or a bit more contact on my fence there. Okay, the holes that I'm going to drill to attach the plank to this one, I'm going to countersunk a little bit, or add sunken screws, so that the screws, if for whatever reason they contact anything, I don't want them scratching my fence or my saw or anything like that. And that's it. And I can stick it through my saw and hopefully end up with a straight cut. Okay, all that's left now is to take off the guide, turn the plank around, put it through again, and that's about it. that's it, guys. The edges on the piece of wood are as straight as I'm going to get them. At least the piece of wood's usable now. Guide was quite quick to set up, and I'll reuse it. I've got quite a few of these. Reuse it on all of them, put the edges straight, and then just cut it up. Use the wood for whatever else. The pine really isn't that expensive to begin with. And that's it. I think my table saw might need a new blade though. If you enjoyed the video, remember to subscribe, and thanks for watching, and leave anything you'd like to add below. Cheers!